There's a unique kind of freedom you only discover when you're behind the handlebars of your very own tuk-tuk. The moment that little engine rumbles to life and you roll out onto the open roads of Sri Lanka, something shifts. You're no longer just passing through the country, you're fully immersed in it. Suddenly every bend in the road has a story, every burst of colour, every temple bell, every wave from a stranger feels bigger, closer and more alive. From the chaos of the roadside markets to those long stretches of palm-lined roads, you're not simply watching Sri Lanka, you're experiencing it from a perspective that is truly special. This isn't just travel, it's adventure, it's independence, and it's the feeling of truly being part of a bigger journey. Driving a tuk-tuk isn't fast, but there's kind of a beauty in that in itself, as it forces you to slow down and it really allows you to get a peek into local life as you pass by. Today we're leaving behind Sigiriya and making the long 90k drive towards Kandy, Sri Lanka's second largest city, but again, we're in absolutely no hurry.
We have no big plans for today. Today was a travel day and anything after that was a bonus.
It's like every day is like a travel day, but that is also your activity. Do you know what I mean? When you're in the tuk-tuk, like the thing you want to do is drive your tuk-tuk. So like, I'm totally happy doing it.
Every day is literally experiencing Sri Lanka like a local, and I'm just happy driving around, seeing everything that there is, just like out the window, non-window, because we don't have a window in a tuk-tuk, but like anything else is a bonus, as Eoin said, 100%.
After our first few days with Tootie the Toot, we quickly realised that every journey we had planned on taking was probably going to take a lot longer than we had anticipated. Between only being able to drive at a maximum speed of 40 kilometres per hour and trying to stop off every 5 minutes to look at something, we needed to be prepared to spend some pretty long days bumping along in Tootie. But some of the stop-offs are very necessary, and normally a necessary stop-off for us consists of getting some food.
Ooh, what was that place? Oh no, I think it's more of like a butcher's.
Definitely don't want a butcher.
Don't want a butcher's, definitely don't want a butcher's. Yes, that's what we want. Fantastic. Alright, we've got a little bakehouse here. Oh, we've got samosas. Oh yes.
How are you? How many do you want? Two?
No. Give me one, and I'm gonna get a samosa.
Yeah, please.
We've got loads of selection here. Yes.
What's inside this one? Vegetable. And this one? Vegetable also. Right. Okay. Can I get one?
I think this was exactly what we needed. Perfect. And you fed?
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Fantastic.
Alright, we've decided to have a wee picnic in the back of our tuk today. So, this morning we went for a couple of Nescafes, a wee bag of a mixture. Breakfast up, lads. There's something about the snacks here that are spicy.
Spicy. It's so peppery.
That wasn't even what I was going to say, but it just hit me all of a sudden. Snacks here are wicked. I'll leave the rest up to you.
Please do.
The road to Kandy is where Tootie or Toot had to really prove herself. The road started to climb and become pretty steep, raising steadily higher and higher, but the views were on a whole other level. As the roads continued winding past the lush rice paddy fields and the dense forests, it felt like every turn was unveiling a new layer of Sri Lanka's incredible landscape. But with all those steady hills and constant climbs, even Tootie had her limits, and it wasn't long before we realised it was time to pull over for a quick refuel.
Alright, it's time for another refuel. We have to basically fill on the daily, but for all the price that it is, we can't really complain much. Hello.
Forward. Hello.
Yeah. Full please. Full? Yeah, please. Thank you.
So that was a total of 1,750 rupees, which I think is £4.30, £4.40 sterling. Like, that's insane. So we're back on the road now, and I think we're gonna try and drive as far as possible without getting distracted today, because we are very easily distracted, and like for good reason. Look at this out here, like right now. You know, it's just so easy to get distracted and like pull in and go for a nosy, but no, we are on the road. We are on a mission today. Drive as far as possible.
It's busy around here though, isn't it?
It is very, very busy.
As our drive continued on and we got closer to Kandy, the sun started to dip, and all of a sudden we found ourselves caught in our first patch of rain since arriving here in Sri Lanka. But it was no issue for our little Toot. What we thought at the start of this day might have been a 3 or 4 hour drive towards Kandy ended up taking us pretty much all day, and by the time we actually arrived to the city and our accommodation, it was pretty much time to call it a night.
So we were once again very ambitious with our journey, and we have just arrived to Kandy. It is, however, raining outside, but we have got checked into our accommodation. Our little Tuk-Tuk is parked in our garage, and in here we have a full house. This place was £15 a night, which is an absolute steal. We have a big living space over here, balcony out there, kitchen table, full kitchen in here, kettle, hob, fridge, freezer, a beautiful big bedroom. Look at this, and that bed is humongous. We have got ironing board, wardrobe, bathroom, and we even have a washing machine upstairs. So because it's raining outside and we've got so much home comfort here, we also have a smart TV. We're going to enjoy this, and we're going to pick it up in the morning, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Kandy is looking a little bit nicer and brighter tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Good morning. We have woken up in beautiful Kandy. I forgot to mention that we are staying right at the very top of Kandy. It's kind of like a big hill, and our balcony is just overlooking all of Kandy, and it's absolutely beautiful. Didn't want to show you out here last night because it was getting dark, and there's a lot of monkeys, and I just didn't want to have any monkey friends inside our Airbnb.
Why
so
not, like, you but
I've already got one monkey. I
That's
don't need
not even
another.
one big monkey here in the morning.
Our Tuk-Tuk was extra safe last night in our own little garage.
I can't believe we've actually got our own garage with our own roller door and everything. Like, pretty proper nice up here. Wrong key. Trying to lock the house with a Tuk-Tuk key there. Not possible.
Doesn't work like that.
Right, let's go see Kandy.
Whoop. So we're currently driving through the city, and it is very different from the countryside. Kandy is the second main city in all of Sri Lanka, so of course it's going to be busy, but I just didn't expect this much traffic. Owen was brave enough to drive us into the city.
It is a challenge.
How are you
It's a
feeling about that?
challenge. Like when you look in front of you here, like there's 3 lanes of traffic, but there's at least 6 cars slash Tuk-Tuk slash bikes wide. So you have to be just so aware at all angles. You see the smile?
We're getting some interesting looks from people because we're going so slow. We're in a proper traffic jam right now. Loads of people are going past going, ooh, Tuk-Tuk, ooh. You get the seal of approval.
Yeah, you get a right lot of wee like smiles and people that are kind of like, you know what, fair play to you lads.
I think finding a space might be a little bit difficult.
What I get in there?
Yeah. Perfect. The joy about being in a Tuk-Tuk. You fit in most places.
Well, thankfully we were able to get parked all right there. There is no other Tuk-Tuks on the street we are parked on, or on that like we kind of level area. And we don't know exactly where we can and can't park in a tuk. Whenever we got the Tuk-Tuk from Tuk-Tuk Rental, they told us don't park in the specific Tuk-Tuk driver spots. I don't know if it's like a safety thing or whatever.
No, I think that's because that's where they wait for people to come.
Oh, because they're in and out, they're not just
like business, so yeah.
Possibly.
That was my thinking anyway.
I'm pretty confident with where we're parked. I think we're safe enough anyway. There's nothing at all in the Tuk-Tuk you could steal. Whoa, unless like something you had to like hot wired, which I'm sure plenty of people do. But I reckon she's alright there sitting in the street.
So we have decided to start our day down by the Kandy Lake, and this area is absolutely beautiful, but it's also right beside the main thing you must go and see while you're here in Kandy, and that is the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic. Now, here in Sri Lanka, there's like a cultural triangle, and Kandy is the very heart of this. So we're gonna go right inside here and check it out for ourselves.
The Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic is one of the most sacred treasures of the Buddhist world. This shrine houses what is believed to be the tooth of the Buddha himself. According to tradition, the relic was taken from the Buddha's funeral prairie and safeguarded for centuries, passing through the hands of kings, monks, and guardians.
It then finally found its home right here in Kandy. For hundreds of years, Sri Lankan monarchs believed that whoever protected the sacred tooth held the right to rule the land. Today, the relic remains one of Buddhism's most important spiritual artifacts. Although it is never openly displayed, thousands of devotees gather daily to offer prayers, flowers, and blessings. For Sri Lankan Buddhists, the tooth relic is a deep link between the Buddha, their national identity, and centuries of cultural tradition. No trip to Kandy will be complete without a visit here, but there is many other places in the city that we want to go check out, and we're heading to one of them here now.
So we have just made it up to the viewpoint here in Kandy, and it is up on top of the hill. Our accommodation is actually just further up that road, so we have to drive past this to get to our accommodation. But look at this. It is insane. The lake is just such a standout. Like, it's so beautiful just looking out here, and it's so green, but then like the whole city in the middle of it all. But it's really interesting because you've got like the white stupa here, the white Buddha up here, and like there's just so much going on, and like proper greenery, and then like villas plotted in the middle of it, and then you can just see where we were this morning, where like the sacred tooth relic is, and the lake's massive. Definitely worth coming up here. Would have been a sweaty walk to get up here. I'm glad we had our own tuk-tuk to do the journey, but that's like kind of the two options you have. You either get a taxi tuk-tuk up, or you walk it. I don't know where the walking route actually takes you though, but yeah. So we're going to leave the viewpoint now and head all the way over to the other side of town and our other side of the city to go and see the white Buddha. I can see it. It's up there. I think this is the biggest test we've put Tootie through yet. This is a big uphill climb.
Come on!
Everyone lean forward. Lean!
She's got it in! She's got it in!
Go on, Tootie. And we're here. Fantastic. So we have arrived to the white Buddha, but we actually picked up a few friends on the way here. We met them at the tooth relic, and then we all said we were going to the viewpoint, so we all went to the viewpoint together, and now we're decided to come here together as well. So it's lovely that we've got some friends to come and check out the place. But the white Buddha here is so impressive. If you're coming here, you do have to remember to be covered shoulders and knees. So yeah, but if you don't have anything, they can give you some covering as well. Okay, so this is a unique experience. There's literally a staircase that goes all the way up to the Buddha's head. That's insane. That's actually insane.
I don't think we've ever been to like a Buddha where you've been able to walk to the very top of the Buddha's head.
That's
like a big Buddha.
That's exactly what
What
I
a
said. That's
view.
insane.
The view is
Mad. And then right there. That's crazy.
Right, we're back down on the streets in the city at the moment then. So, the Big Buddha and the viewpoint are obviously slightly a wee bit further outside of the city, and when I say further outside, they're not massively far away, but you're not going to walk to them, like you're going to get a lift there, and we are so thankful that we have our own tuk-tuk and we're able to just drive ourselves, and a couple of new mates. That was fun as well, we had a blast with them. But it is such a privilege to be able to drive yourself and just have your own form of transport, and we're so thankful for it. And it's all because of tuk-tukrental.com, the company that we are renting our tuk-tuk from. So if you want to get your own tuk-tuk when you're here in Sri Lanka or in Cambodia, they also have a company out there where you can rent tuk-tuks. Make sure to check them out using the link here or the link in the description, and you can use our referral code to get 5% off your booking. Honestly, they are an incredible company. They're a social business. They give back and help out the local people here. All of the tuk-tuks are rented off local people. They're not actually owned by the company. They help you out with everything from planning your trip to getting your local driving permit. It is fantastic. The service they provide is first class. Their customer care is amazing, and we couldn't recommend them enough. So to make your life much simpler when you're here in Sri Lanka, get yourself a tuk-tuk. We're heading now to a wee market area, I think. We're hoping to do a bit of diving for clothes, maybe get a few new tops or something. We'll wait and see what's going on. There seems to be a good bit of stuff happening in the city, but it is getting a wee bit closer to the evening time now, so hopefully we haven't missed it all.
So we're just walking around the like city centre here, and it is really busy, but it's like a nice wee place to just walk around. There's loads of different shops and stuff that you can go in and out of. There's loads of restaurants, but there's loads of street food as well, which we're loving to see. Loads of different places just selling stuff on the side of the road. And down in the back there was loads of different streets, like really narrow streets that you can kind of just get lost in. So yeah, Kandy I feel like is one of those places that you don't really need that awfully long. If you've got your own tuk-tuk, you can do nearly everything in one day. But if you don't have your own tuk-tuk, you're probably going to need 2 days to do it comfortably. But yeah, these are a new one for us.
These are new, we haven't had these at all. Harvey, thank you very much. Thank you.
And what are they?
We've got a couple of new fudge snacks. I don't actually know what they are, but they're like a lovely wee dough kind of soft, fluffy. I was going to say pastry, but they're not even
they look
pastry.
really fluffy.
It's actually unreal. They're only 20 rupees. They're like 2 bites. Really soft and light and fluffy. I want to say they're like, surely they're like deep fried somehow. But like they're not greasy, they're not oily. They're really nice. Oh, a lovely new snack that we haven't tried yet, and 20 rupees each.
Thank
Very
you.
good. What is the name? What? No. Oh, good though. Oh, good.
What is the name of this?
Piggies? Piggies. Petties. Here we stay for 3 days. Yeah. But Sri Lanka 1 month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we have found a full-blown market, and everything on this table is 200 rupees. So I want to find something. There's definitely a hidden gem in there.
For 200 rupees, there's a wee gem in there, Ashley.
It's really hard to get.
Go on, get involved.
How much is that?
200 rupees is like 50 pence sterling.
400 rupees is like £1.
Like 60 cent, yeah.
Maybe I find something nice to...
We're all getting involved.
We are buying too.
There is a wee bit of food down here, a wee bit of grub, there's some toys, blankets, and a wee bit of everything else going on. The city itself has a great feel about it, I must admit. There is a lot of people about. There's a lot of tourists here. This is probably the most touristy place I think we've come to so far. But I'm really enjoying the vibes of the city. Ashley's looking at a wee pair of trousers here, and they're very, very cool. But she's trying to figure out like the size, and like she's learned this wee trick whenever we're in India. She's going to show you here in terms of how to size them.
Put it around your neck and do this. And if the material connects at the back, then they're the right size for you.
I don't really understand how that works in terms of like your neck's not the same size as your waist, but like that's what they go off.
It does. It works.
They go. How much are they?
5,500.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, because of the fact that they're so long, it's not even the price. They're just so long.
Do you have shorter? Yeah. There's loads of different options here, man. Oh man.
I'm having no luck here. No.
Ah.
Thank you so much for your help. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was sad because I really liked them, but like
They were lovely.
they were far too long. Were they potentially going to be too heavy for me? Was I going to wear them out here in Asia? I just don't know. We only have small backpacks. I need to be very smart about what I have.
They weren't going to fit. We normally have a one in, one out policy. If we buy something, we have to get rid of anything.
And that would have required getting rid of a bigger piece.
Quite a few things.
Yeah, or a couple pieces.
So we've just passed through this like underpassage under the road, and there's this following market going on underneath it, and there is some wicked artwork on the walls. Like check out all of this behind and around us. It is so colourful and vibrant, and there's some really nice art literally displayed all throughout the city, which I did not expect to find here. This is beautiful. We're down by the lake at the moment, and it's coming up to the sunset hour. We thought we'd come down here because the place is stunning with the reflection of the sun going down onto turtle. No way.
That's a koi fish. Is it?
No, it's not a koi. Look at the turtle. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wow, turtle. All done.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh wow, I didn't realise there were turtles in there. Yeah, he was a big turtle. We've got loads of fish, loads of ducks. There's 2 turtles down here now, do you see them? What a beautiful way to finish out our trip here in Kandy. The city is lovely, but we do feel like we've seen pretty much most of it today. Like the main things we wanted to see anyway.
We've ticked everything that we wanted to do off the list. There's nothing that I am going away from Kandy regretting not having done.
No, and like what a second part to our Tuk-Tuk adventure. Like what a blast. Like driving through the city is a challenge, but it's a challenge I'm up for and I absolutely love it.
And then when you're in the city, there's so much that you can do on your downtime and get away from the Tuk-Tuk life.
And even the fact we could pick up a couple of people today, make a few new friends, go to them viewpoints, absolutely wicked.
Best Tuk-Tuk driver ever.
Tuk-Tuk Pro, man, Tuk-Tuk Pro. So thank you so much for watching, we really do appreciate it, and hopefully you will join us again for our next video and part 3 of our Tuk-Tuk adventure here in Sri Lanka. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.